Have you ever noticed how some people walk into a room, say almost nothing, yet somehow command respect? They don't argue. They don't shout. They don't try to impress. But people listen. What if I told you that the most powerful psychological move isn't what you say? It's what you don't say. Today, we're breaking down the silent psychology power move, a subtle shift that changes how people treat you without you saying a word. And by the end of this video, you'll start noticing it everywhere.
Before we continue, if you're fascinated by the hidden psychology behind everyday behavior, make sure to subscribe to Mind Science Simplified. And stay with us until the end, because the final insight might completely change how you handle difficult conversations.
Quick question. When you feel uncomfortable in a conversation, do you A. Fill the silence immediately, B. Over-explain yourself, C. Apologize unnecessarily, D. Stay calm and let the silence sit? Comment your answer below. We read every response, because most people lose power right here.
The silent psychology power move is simple. You stop reacting immediately. No defensive reply. No rushed explanation. No nervous laughter. You pause. You let the silence breathe. And suddenly, the emotional balance shifts. Why? Because humans are deeply uncomfortable with silence. Our brains are wired to interpret silence as tension. So when you don't rush to fill it, the other person often does. And that's where the power shifts.
Let's break down the psychology. When someone criticizes you and you react instantly, you signal emotional vulnerability. But when you pause, you signal control. Silence activates uncertainty. And uncertainty makes the other person question themselves. Think about high-status individuals. In interviews, leaders, negotiators, they often pause before answering. Not because they don't know what to say, but because silence signals, I'm not rushed. I'm not threatened. I'm in control. The person who reacts less often holds more power.
Let's make this practical. Scenario 1. Someone says, "Are you sure you can handle this?" Most people reply instantly, "Yeah, of course, I have done this before." But the silent power move? You hold eye contact. Pause. Then calmly say, "Yes." That's it. Short. Controlled. Minimal. Now the energy shifts.
Scenario 2. Someone makes a passive-aggressive comment. Instead of laughing awkwardly, you look at them, pause, and say nothing. Suddenly, they feel exposed. Silence forces accountability.
Here's something fascinating. In social psychology, high-status individuals tend to speak slower, pause more, interrupt less, react less emotionally. Why? Because urgency signals lower status. Calm signals confidence. When you rush to respond, you communicate, "I need approval. I need this to go well." But when you pause, you communicate, "I'm fine either way." And that's powerful.
Now, this isn't about being cold or manipulative. The silent power move works best when someone is testing you, someone is trying to provoke you, someone expects a defensive reaction. It does not mean ignore people, avoid communication, be emotionally unavailable. Silence is a tool, not a wall. Used wisely, it protects your energy.
Here's your challenge. Today, pause 3 seconds before responding in your next important conversation. Just 3 seconds. You will notice you feel calmer, You think clearer. Others talk more. You appear more confident. Power isn't about volume. It's about control.
Next time someone challenges you, don't defend immediately. Pause. Look at them. Let the silence work. Because sometimes, the strongest statement is the one you never say. And once you start using this, you'll never unsee it.
If this video changed the way you think about silence, make sure to subscribe to Mind Science Simplified for more simple explanations of powerful psychological concepts. And click on the next video on screen to keep exploring the science behind human behavior. Your mind will thank you.